Hey everybody and welcome back to Nightbringers Watch. I am Funk and I invite you to join me in today's ceremony of sadness, so to be called, probably. Last time the last two episodes we fought Arikenimon's pawn, Cyclonemon on the bridge, and Ryo and Haru dropped down, and Ryo got so desperate that he saw some images of his mother and he was crying out for her, and we do not know what happened. What happened with him, except for he cracked, and a black hole opened, and some shadowy arms came out of that hole, and they took Ryo. And I think we can be certain that Ryo's dead, and even Kunemon disappeared. So, since Takuma sees the fault in himself, he now might have nightmares of Ryo's death. At least with this line, "Stop, no, not that way. Ryo, come back."
Ryo!
And here we continue. I woke up from a nightmare this morning, drenched in sweat, my hands still shaking. It's not surprising. I had a lot on my mind last night, and sleep did not come easy. Not after watching Ryo die right in front of us yesterday. But beyond the terror of watching someone die for the first time, seeing that strange tentacle reach out and grab him was just awful. Just thinking back on it now sends a shiver down my spine. But I shouldn't let myself dwell on it. Not after how Agumon cheered me up last night. The musical tone changed to a more peaceful situation. By now we know which music shows which emotions, which intensity of actions is going on. If it's dangerous, you hear that tone that has been before that now, and now it's the melody that suggests that we have a peaceful time. Yeah, in front of us. Nobody else is here. Am I the last one up? Then all the more reason to get moving. We need to figure out what comes next. It's not too late, so maybe the others are still in the cafeteria. I'd better go see. Oh, there's Kaito.
Ohayo, Kaito. Dorakumon. やっと起きてきやがったか。
Wow, he seems pretty mad. Has he been waiting for me to wake up this whole time?
遅くなってごめん。昨日はなかなか寝つけなくて。相当疲れてたんだろ。仕方ねえよ。ところで、他のみんなは？知るかよ。誰も来やしねえ。
Wait, what?
そうなのか。みんなとっくに集まってると思ってたのに。でも、じゃあみんなどこに？あっちこっち行ったみてえだぞ。
暗い顔してよ。
No wonder. All saw how Leo got abducted the day before.
目の前でてめえらの仲間が一人霧に食われてやられちまったんだ。
Yeah, just what I said.
おめえと同じでみんな思うところがあるんだろ。
That's a good point. Leo's death didn't just come as a shock to me. It has to be on everyone's mind. They'll need to process what happened.
みんなのこと少しそっとしておいた方がいいのかな。
But we can't take that time. Not really. Or at least not too long, since we still have to find Kaito's sister, Miyu.
何言ってんだ。今は一刻も早くミユを助けに行かなきゃなんねえんだぞ。
Okay.
それはもちろんそうだけど、正体不明の霧のこともあるし、みんな不安なんだよ。だからこそ早く助けに行かなきゃやべえんだろ。霧のことだけじゃねえ。化け物がミユを狙ってるんだ。
That's right. Digimon, that spider monster, said something about a sacrifice. She was really strong too. There are lots of other things like her out there.
くそ！こんなことなら何としてでも昨日のうちにミユを見つけておくんだった。いや、そもそも俺がミユから目を離してさえいなけりゃ。カイト、ちょっと落ち着けよ。
タクマの言う通りだぜ。
うるせえ！これが落ち着いていられるか。妹の命がかかってんだ。
そんなこと言われなくても分かってんだよ。けどな、一人でイライラしても仕方ねえだろ。
もういい。議論してる時間も来ねえ奴らを待ってる時間も無駄だ。俺は一人でミユを探しに行く。待ちなって。単独行動は危険すぎる。行くなら全員で行くべきだよ。
同感だ。おめえを危険な目になんて合わせられないからな。
わかったよ。
That's a relief. We managed to get through to him for once.
けど待つのは昼までだ。それ以上は待てねえ。昼まで待って誰も来なかったら、その時は誰が何と言おうとミユを探しに行く。
That pushes us into
俺一人でな。
So we have to mobilize everyone else, so we can find Miyu.
たくバカ野郎が。その時は俺も一緒に決まってんだろ。
はあ？誰がバカだ、誰が。
おめえ以外に誰がいるんだよ。どうせ本当は誰も巻き込みたくないとか余計なこと考えてんだろうけどな。一人で突っ走ろうとすんじゃねえ。何のために俺がいると思ってんだ。
そうかよ。そりゃ悪かったな。
My feelings about Kaido are a bit mixed. I can somehow understand his feelings about protecting his sister, since I have siblings on my own, smaller siblings. But I do not understand his rushing forward. And also, he has a sharp mind and an even sharper tongue that might bring him trouble someday. But he has he is a reasonable character, and he's definitely sane, not like others. I am still fearing for Shuji after I saw what became of Ryo. And I think Shuji might be the next who we could lose. We had some similar reactions with Shuji to Ryo in comparison. Since both are overly afraid, even if they have monsters on their own, monster partners, which they do not accept. We had that about Ryo, who was scared of Kunemon, that little bug, and we have Shuji, who treats Lopmon like shit. And there's the difference, how they treat their partner and how they react to them. Shuji might be more confident in surviving, but he has this pressure of being a leader, since he is the oldest remaining guy. He relied on the professor and his decisions, and he's the kind of guy who listens to his elders and who obeys his elders, no matter what. He never questions them, and he wants the others to be like that. I have that bad feeling. And I'm very curious where it will take us, since Shuji should be a character you can reason with. Drachmon seems genuinely concerned for Kaito, and Kaito does actually seem to listen to Drachmon in his own way. It might not look like it, but I think those two are actually pretty close. Yeah, I fear. Yeah, please do so, Drachmon. Let's see if I've got until noon. Oh no, there's hardly any time. I need to get everyone here quick. Free action. How many turns do we have? 11 moves. Alright. We have to go to the corridor, to the classroom. The classroom there at least Aoi and Saki. In the corridor is only Agumon. In the music room is Haru and Miyuki. I'm not sure if I want to talk to them. Or maybe if I have some moves left. Then the cafeteria, there's Minoru and Funkmon. And in the gym there's Kaito and Drachmon. There are free battles. Oh, I should try free battles. There's one new Digimon that I've never seen, which might be a champion from the looks. But where is Shuji? No matter where we go, we have Shuji nowhere. Yeah, Shuji is nowhere. Let's first go to Minoru. Minoru, I think, is the first one who we might get on our side. Since he's the type of a close friend, an adventurous guy, and another guy like Takuma who is up for his friends. Is that Minoru? Maybe I should talk to him. Yeah, not maybe, you should talk to Minoru. Tenacious, nutrition chart, food card. Talking to Falkmon also consumes one move. So does talking to Minoru. Oh, wait, what? Stop. Why is it on our auto? Oh, hey, Takuma, what's up? I'm going around checking on in on people since nobody came to the cafeteria this morning. Kat is pretty worked up. He's talking about going to look for Mew on his own. I see. Then it sounds like this is no time for us to remain idle. Yeah, Kat can get pretty fixated on things, can't he? Especially when they involve his sister. Alright. Ah. There we are, I think. Let's check in. Yeah. Who'd have thought a tough guy like him would have such a soft spot for his sister? Well, this is a nice surprise. It seems like Minoru's holding up better than I thought. By the way, Takuma, what sort of comics do you like? What? Where's this coming from? I do not believe now is an appropriate time for such conversation. Oh, come on, relax. Besides, there are some things I want to ask because of this situation. I don't really get why he's asking me this, but let me see. I'm not exactly a big into comics, mostly just your typical hero stuff. I do enjoy the occasional romantic comedy too, but I bet Minoru teased me about that. What should I say to Minoru? Those comics he likes. Why are you asking? And I'm not telling. Let's go with the casual talk here. Well, I'll read anything if I think it's interesting, but I'm mostly into superheroes. Yeah, I knew it. Superhero comics are the best, right? When we make it back to our world, I've got tons of recommendations for you. So I've got some favorites I've been reading forever. I can never wait for the next issue. Man, I can't wait to find out what happens next. Is it just me, or does Minoru seem like he's acting a little forced? Anyway, the hero's just the coolest. Like, of all the heroes I know, it's not even close. When I read it, I think about how I want to be like that. I'm not even joking. Minoru, please. Alright, you don't really know what we are talking about, do you, Falcomon? Sorry. Man, if only there were comics in this world too. Ain't that a shame? Do not push yourself so hard, Minoru. What? What do you mean? It's plain to see your heart is not truly in this conversation. No way, don't be ridiculous. I thought so. He's been putting on an act. Minoru, you seem pretty down. Guess I couldn't fool you, but you know, it's not just me, it's everyone. Everyone's in a bad mood after Ryo's disappearance yesterday. And I guess Minoru is no exception. Why couldn't I do anything? Minoru. It's not like Ryo and I even got along all that well. He was kind of a loser, really. But I'm still not thrilled that he's gone. Minoru, calm down. And it sucks because I knew he was struggling. He had been since we came here. Why did I just keep ignoring him right up to the end? Yeah, I've been asking myself that too. And I didn't just ignore him, I kept teasing and insulting him, even though he was older. I'm the worst. It wasn't your fault, Minoru. You shouldn't blame yourself so much. You don't have to try and comfort me. I know what I did was awful. I don't think I ever treated Ryo right. It's hard to believe Minoru could get this depressed. It's so different from usual. Yeah, it is. I guess in his own way, he's been thinking a lot about Ryo. Falcomon, I think we should give Minoru some space right now. I concur. Yet I believe, as long as Minoru can reflect on his actions in this way, his heart is in the right place. Alright, let's talk to Falcomon anyways, even if Minoru is a bit depressed. I'm such a joke, some hero I turn out to be. So Minoru's pretty upset too. I'd better give him time and leave this to Falcomon. For that, I think we should talk to Falcomon. Oh, Takuma, perfect timing. Is something wrong, Falcomon? It's about Kunamon. As you know, he was unable to communicate with you humans. Yeah, apparently he had a hard time communicating properly. If Kunimon had been more concerned with this, and if he had gone through to Ryo, I believe things may not have turned out as they did. Yeah, I think you're probably right. And yet Kunimon tried his best in his own way. He thought to communicate using actions, not words. He did? Yes, Kunimon made a piece of equipment for Ryo. This is the result. Oh! Aha, what is this? Tell me truthfully, what do you think of this equipment? What do I think of it? I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Still, I'm sure Kunimon worked very hard making this for Ryo. I'd like to tell Fakamon he did a good job, but Fakamon did ask for an honest opinion. What's my impression here? Well, I'm not sure, but I think it's really well made. It's really well made. I'm sure Ryo would have been thrilled to have it. Do you truly think so? Well, Ryo was pretty mean to Kunimon and he wasn't the most straightforward guy. But if they'd spent more time together, I'm sure they'd have gotten along eventually. I see. Kunimon would no doubt be pleased. Thank you, Takuma. You may take it, if you wish. What? You sure? It was only ever meant as a prototype, and I have no use for such a thing. Anti-paralysis crystal. I'm sorry I troubled you with this, Takuma. Alright. Your opinion was informative. Thank you for your time. Okay, I had hoped that we get some more information about Minoru. Let's head to the map. And especially I want to look into things if something changed, if we can find Shuji, for example. But the next move I think should be to Agumon. And then I want to talk with the girls. Takuma, last night was awful, wasn't it? Yeah. First the professor and now Ryo. We faced lots of dangers since we came to this world, but for people to actually die. I'm reminded once again how much more dangerous this place is than I thought. How are we supposed to get out of here? How are we supposed to survive? Takuma, are you alright? What? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't get so down after how you cheered me up last night. That's okay. I'm still a little surprised myself. Surprised? About what? About Ryo. I still can't believe what happened to that human child. If that had happened to you, Takuma, I don't know what I would have done. Yeah, same here. After all, it wasn't just Ryo who disappeared. Kunimon went with him. I feel bad for Kunimon too. Ryo never seemed to understand what Kunimon was thinking. But I know Kunimon was concerned for Ryo. But it didn't have to end like that. Now, Kunimon doesn't even have a Ryo. Human children are special to Agumon and the others somehow, right? But even so, the thought of disappearing must be terrifying even to them. So it makes sense that Agumon would be upset by what happened to Ryo and Kunimon. Well, I'm not going to abandon you, Agumon. Aww, Takuma. Aww. What a nice thing to say. Looks like this time it was your turn to cheer me up. Thanks to you, I feel a lot better. Well, I'm glad I could at least cheer you up. I'm pretty sure everyone else is still upset. Then I'll just have to fix that. Oh, how? Well, I'm not sure. Is there anything you think I could do? What might Agumon be able to do to cheer the people up? Maybe if we went and talked with everyone like we are doing right now? That might help, make things easier to deal with. Then again, I'm sure they are all in pain. Maybe they'd prefer to be left alone. I'm not sure. What could Agumon do to help? Talk with people. I'm convinced that if you can talk to someone, you can at least vent some stress and get some peace in clearing up your mind. Not getting lost in your own thought. Is one step of the healing process, right? If you get lost in your thought, you might spiral down. It is really, really hard to get out of that if you're just thinking for yourself. Sometimes a backup from a friend who listens to you, who talks with you, who even might have an opinion from a different angle, from a different side, from a different perspective, might help you in cheering up if you have struggles on for yourself, like we are facing now in this game. Please go see someone. If you don't want to talk with friend, go see a professional. Don't be ashamed about that. Everyone has troubles sometimes, and whether you can handle them on your own or with your friends or even with a professional psychotherapist, it doesn't matter as long as you're feeling better afterwards. But don't go thinking for yourself and spiral down and spiral down. If you feel ever depressed, please go talk to someone. And there's even another option you should definitely do, that is starting to harass people, to vent on them. That is the least thing you should do. Always try talking first. Alright, but let's continue with the game. I'm no psychotherapist myself. I'm just giving my opinion here. You know, Agumon, you're a surprisingly good listener. Maybe you could talk to everyone? Oh yeah! But I think they've probably all had a conversation like we just did already. Minoru has Falcomon, Aoi has Lapramon. And the same goes for everybody else. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Although I'm a little worried about Shuji and Lopmon. Yep, that's the thing I am concerned about. That's the thing I was talking about at the start. Hey, how about this? Why not do something for the others you like them to do for you? Oh, good thinking. That gives me an idea. I should go look around that one spot. Sounds like he's muttering to himself about something. Be right back, Takuma. Wait, where are you going? Don't worry about it. Bye. And off he goes. Well, if you say so. But be back in the cafeteria by noon, okay? Otherwise, Kaito might go off looking for Mew on his own. Got it. I hope Agumon knows when noon is. And now we have Shuji and Lopmon in the corridor. Minoru is still in the cafeteria. We could go to the woods by school, but that would use a move. And we don't have Haru and Miyuki anymore on the map. That's surprising. Guess Agumon isn't here. Alright, 4 other people we might want to talk to. There's... Oh, can't we talk? We can only talk to the girls, not to their Digimon. And there's something strange going on there. What's this? A giant mushroom obtained. Alright. Anywhere else? Something? No? Okay. Then let's first talk with Aoi. Sniff, sob. I couldn't stop them. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done. But I could tell. I knew there was something wrong with Ryo. Oh, why couldn't I help him? Sounds like Aoi's blaming herself. Yeah, everyone does. We saw that with Minoru, we saw it in the last episode with Takuma before he talked with Agumon. And I think everyone saw that something's wrong with Ryo, but yeah, sometimes it's more comfortable to leave somebody alone. Yeah, you know how seriously she takes things. She regrets not doing more. She's been crying all morning, it's been hard to watch. She feels guilty about what happened to Leo, probably because she's so responsible. I think Lapperman's probably right that there was nothing she could have done. But I can also understand how Aoi could feel regret at not being able to do more. What should I say to Aoi? It wasn't just you, Aoi. We all could have done more to help support Ryo. I mean, I couldn't do anything either. Takuma. Yeah, I think maybe you're right. After all, even I didn't realize Ryo was that far gone. So there's no reason for you to take all the blame, Aoi. Takuma. Saki. Aoi, please stop crying like that. It's just, you're both being so thoughtful, while I've only been thinking about myself. Please, Aoi, cheer up. I'm the worst. What should I do? I don't know how to comfort her. And if I can't get everyone to the cafeteria soon, Kaito could go off on his own. Man, I don't know what to do. Some good you are at making people feel better. I still won't stop crying. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't think of the right thing to say. Well, I doubt there's anything you could say that got through to her right now. What makes you say that? Because I don't think I was looking for someone to say the right thing. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Is this a girl thing, or is Saki speaking from her own experience? Either way, Saki sure does show a lot of consideration for someone so free-spirited. What should I say to Saki? Have you had it rough? I'm not sure which one to choose here. You know what? I'm going to save. I am going to do a save data. I am still going with my decision, but I might want to come back here. Yeah, I think I want to go with a question here. She might be playing the strong for Aoi to comfort her. Somehow I get the impression you've been through a lot. Oh, you do? Why do you say that? Oh, I just thought maybe you were speaking from an experience just now. Well, of course I was. I'm pretty shocked about losing a hero myself, you know. Saki. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Anyway, I'll stay here with Aoi. Let me handle this. Lapperman and I will be here too. Oh, okay. It's alright, Aoi. Dry those tears. Saki, it wasn't your fault, Aoi. You didn't do anything wrong. But there was nothing anyone could have done back there. I wanted to help too. We all did. It's nice that the girls can comfort each other like this. I'm really glad Saki's here right now. Yeah, me too. But we still can't talk to Saki. First, let's get more information from Aoi. That's okay, really, it wasn't your fault. I'm worried about Aoi, but it looks like Saki has this covered.